Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a place called January 2019 where there lived many, many people. The people here love the link. They use it everywhere. But one day, link was drying up. There was no link to be bought anywhere. People were panicking. Where could they buy the link? Worse yet, refugees were coming into the town. They came by the hundreds, then thousands, then millions. Get back, you're not welcome here, said some of the folks. Please, sir, we heard that you could teach us how to buy link. We come from the far, far away land of Facebook and even Twitter, you see. You have to help us. This man here is over 30. This woman has taken over 500 dicks. Link is our last hope. Go away. We have no link for you, said the townspeople. They were part of a race called Anon, but they call themselves the Link Marines. They've been here since the town was called October 2018, and some have been holding since Link was $1,000. They lived through all the FUD, and they were the early adopters. They saw potential. Some of the Linkers even had over 1,000 Link. They had delicious memes too that they only shared amongst themselves. A young Linklet, had but 10 Link, was bullied by all the other boys. They all had 50 or more. Some even inherited a few hundred. The Linklet was determined not to be bullied any more. He had to buy more Link. Well, said one of the more seasoned Marines, they say there's an old man up in the hills. He comes here every once in a while. We call him the Whale. Legend has it he came from a time when everybody had tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of Link. He lived in a time when the prophets still walked amongst them. Hundreds of thousands? That's not possible, said Linklet. That's what they say, but they're all gone now. What will we do? Can we make it? You'll have to ask the old Whale, said the Marine. The young Linklet was told to journey to the land of Biz, where they harvested memes, and where he had been as a child to buy his first Link. Little Linklet was aghast when he returned. The land of Biz had been wrecked by the savage refugees. The entire fields burned with 1,000 shitty memes. People everywhere were screaming, begging, and LARPing. Linklet struggled through the crowds, hearing them hawk in his ears. How do I buy Link? What does Link do? How much for one Link? I just told my uncle about Link. I have over 100 Link. Ask me anything, said a man wearing the OP tag. I'm an old fag. I've been here since Link was only $3. Shut up, you're a LARPer, someone shouted to the man. They're all gone from this Sergei forsaken place now. Linklet was intrigued. Didn't they say the Whale was an old fag? Wait! Linklet cried out. He shoved himself into the throng of people surrounding OP. Do you know the Whale? The man with over 30,000 Link? Said someone. I am the Whale, said OP. Linklet was excited and began to ask questions. However, some of the more seasoned meme farmers point out the incongruencies in responses. Link was never $10 before February 2018. Sergei did not eat Wendy burgers. Linklet had met his first LARPer. He would meet many more. For days and days he sat, dejected, checking and checking if the Whale was there. He would call out a few times as he was taught. The technique was to shout, "Summoning the Link Whale!" It was to no avail. He would shout and search when Biz was crowded and when Biz was empty. He was there day and night. When he pondered about his shitty life, his low-paying job, his lack of girlfriend, his disappointed parents, he vowed harder to find the Whale and learn more about Link in the Ass Blaster era. One day he was busy scrolling another Link memes thread, having given up on the meteor, tactical threads to look for the Whale, when he saw a certain meme. This was a meme he had never seen before. The numbers seemed wrong. This was a familiar meme to everyone by now, especially back in his town where it was hung up for circle jerking by his mates. But the magnitudes were different in this one. 10,000 is only considered a sergeant major, Linklet pondered. Back in his town there were a few pompous brigadier generals with 12,500 Link, but here it is listed as 125,000 Link. Are you trying to make everyone feel like Linklets? Linklet said cheekily. Maybe the post was trying to humble everyone. This was the original, responded the poster. Really? Linklet quickly grabbed the picture and was about to run after the great reverse image wizard when he realised it was too similar to the one circulating now to have any chance. But more importantly, Here was someone who claimed to have the original. Even if he was a LARPer, Linklet had to try. "Where did you get this?" "My meme folder. Kid, the memes we have now are nothing like they were back in the day. Your memes are shit." "Back in the day?" Linklet grew hopeful. "You missed the moonshot. I came here to laugh at you." "It's the whale," Linklet thought. "Please, sir, there are no links anywhere to be bought." "Don't beg," the man said. "I'm willing to buy Link. They are very valuable now." "You didn't believe in Link when they weren't," he said. The Linklet checked himself. He knew that even if Old Fag was the whale, and even if he was willing to sell his Link, there was no way he can afford it. Maybe there was another way? "Can you tell me about the before time?" "Before time? You mean before the singularity?" "Yes," Linklet said sheepishly. By now the meme thread had quieted down. The hawkers were now listening to this old fag. "Long, long ago, we called this land 2018, and you little shits weren't around. There were just as many stinky linky threads, but they were different. They held epic battles of the wits, catastrophic FUD that decimated prices, and Biz was a land flowing with milk and memes. Now the land produces sour, shriveled up memes, little more than begging and FOMO." Linklet listened. "I was a no-linker. I laughed at the stinky linkies. Back in those days we called them deluded." Linklet asked, "What changed your mind?" "Back in those days, prophets walked amongst us. We called them trip fags." And the scribes listened and saved their words in screenshots. A few of the listeners booed OP, denouncing trip fags. Others praised them and wished they were still amongst them. It wasn't any one thing that changed my mind, but Biz was a fruitful and beautiful place back then, at least compared to now. Yeah, I may have accumulated many a link now. I will show you a portion of my wealth. He left an address for everyone to see. The number was so astounding, many killed themselves immediately. Linklet was frightened. "Do not be scared, my child, for this happened during the singularity. Many of the no-linkers were left behind, you see." "Old man, where are they now? Could I buy Link from those titans who walks amongst you?" said Linklet. "Kid, if they held long enough to see it through to the singularity, they are never selling." And Linklet wept. "Please, take me to where the linkers are. I want to see them." Old Fag laughed. "They're gone now. They're in a place called Lambo Land, and you'll never see them again." "Lambo Land? Where's that?" Linklet said. Many more poured into the thread, demanding to know more about Lambo Land and where the linkers are hiding. "Take us to Lambo Land, you senile old fool! Take us there so we can get their link!" Lambo Land was once located on the moon, but each year it will go farther and farther. It is already in another galaxy now. No ship can take you there. "Old man, take me with you. Don't leave." "Trip code yourself," begged many. "No, I am not worthy of trip code, not compared to the prophets before me. Sergei of Nazareth once roamed this earth. He took us up in his arms in great waves of Lambos. We ascended with him, holding on with diamond-encrusted hands. Ass Blaster was on his right hand. The old linkers, the true Marines, come to Earth once in a while to mess with you mortals. Nothing you can do will hurt them. They are pure. They fear no debt, no homelessness, no loneliness." Linklet sat down and tried not to cry, but he was only a little boy, but he knew better than to kill himself. He hugged his measly stack. He deleted his meme folder. Old Fag looked at Linklet, who had listened through his tale, and his heart softened. "Here." Linklet looked up. Was he going to give him a link? "I'm not selling, but you can have one of these instead. I have too many of them." And Old Fag gave Linklet a Lamborghini. It was years later. Although the link shortage was never resolved, the prices kept going up. Linklet knew only that the highest echelon of political leaders, the largest corporations, the most dangerous cartels can get their hands on Link. When Linklet sits in his Lambo and looks up at the night sky, he can feel like Lambo Land exists somewhere, like a castle in the sky. The other Linkers no longer laugh at him, for he has been given a Lambo personally by a true Marine. Linklet eventually grew up to have a nice family, who inherited portions of his Link when he died. The end.